Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to continue with the same chapter, Polynomials, exercise 2.2, question number 2. This is the instruction. Find a quadratic polynomial each with the given numbers as the sum and product of its zeros respectively. So 1 by 4 is the sum of the zeros and negative 1 is the product. So to find the quadratic polynomial, there are two methods. I'll explain method 1 first. Sum of the roots is equal to alpha plus beta when alpha and beta are the two roots. And we know already that is equal to negative b by a. B is coefficient of x and a is coefficient of x squared. We know this already. And please remember the standard form of a quadratic equation 2. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is the coefficient of x squared and b is the coefficient of x, c is the constant term. Now, product of the roots, which is same as c by a, and if alpha beta are the roots again, alpha beta is equal to c by a. C is the constant term divided by a is it is a plus here, coefficient of x squared. Now let me substitute the given values. What is alpha plus beta? Which is 1 by 4. This is same as negative b by a. So if I want the b value, what I can do, I can take this negative to the 1, equate it. When you equate the numerator, negative b is 1, so b is negative 1, isn't it? Now equate the denominator, a is equal to 4. Now we got the two values a and b. Let's write the product, which is equal to negative 1, and this is c by a. Now any whole number can be written as a fraction with denominator 1. Now if I equate it, c is negative 1, a is positive 1, but there is a mismatch here. In the first case, sum of the roots we got a is equal to 4, but here a is equal to 1. So to make it same, I can find the equivalent fraction with denominator 4. For that, what I can do, I can multiply both numerator and denominator by a 4. So which will become negative 4 by positive 4. Now a same. This can be considered for c and a. Let me write all the values. A is equal to 4, b is equal to negative 1, c is equal to negative 4. Now I can simply substitute all these values in the standard form to get the answer quadratic polynomial. Let me write it. A is 4, so 4x squared. B is negative 1x, but you can simply write it as negative x. No need to even write the 1. And C is negative 4, so negative 4 is equal to 0. As they ask for quadratic polynomial, not an equation, you can simply write the left hand side alone. It is a polynomial. This is the answer for part 1 to part 1. I hope you understand this method using sum of the roots and product of the roots. Now I'll show you method 2. So let me write a formula for that. X squared minus sum of the roots times x plus product of the roots. Product of the roots is equal to 0. So this is the formula we learnt already. I'll tell you how can we derive this from the standard form. I'll show you that. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the standard form of a quadratic equation, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide everything by a. When you divide by a, I can separate the denominator for each term like this. Now a gets cancelled. X squared plus b by a x plus c by a, which is equal to 0. Now we know that alpha plus beta sum of the roots, which is equal to negative b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. But I want positive b by a here. So negative can be transferred here. Now minus alpha plus beta, use the brackets because the negative is outside, x plus c by a is simply alpha beta, which is the product. This is how I can write this formula: x squared minus alpha plus beta sum of the roots plus alpha beta product of the roots. So we are going to use this technique, this formula for method 2. We are going to simply substitute. This is the sum and this is the product given in the question. Now let me substitute x squared minus alpha plus beta 1 by 4x plus alpha beta negative 1. Let me directly write my negative 1, which is equal to 0. The right side is 0 because that is the quadratic equation, the formula. Now to get rid of the denominator 4, take LCM. LCM will be 4. X by 4 minus 1 by 1. Now when you take the LCM 4, this is 4x squared minus x comes as it is minus 4 divided by 4, which is equal to 0 because LCM of 1 is 4. Again, when you take the 4 to the other side, when you cross multiply, 4x squared minus 4 is equal to 0 times 4, which is simply 0. So we got the same answer with method 2 also. So this is the quadratic equation. As it is asked for quadratic polynomial, you can just write the left hand side alone. So this is the answer: 4x squared minus x minus 4. So see, we got the same answer in both the methods. Whichever method you find it easy, you can follow the same, doesn't matter. Now let's do second part of question number 2. Sum of the roots root 2, product of the roots 1 by 3. Method 1, sum of the roots alpha plus beta b by a, negative b by a is given as root 2, which again can be written as root 2 by 1. Now what is b? B is negative root 2 because this negative, when you take it to the other side, negative root 2. A is equal to 1. Now let's write the product of the roots, which is c by a. C by a is equal to 1 by 3. Now when you equate the top and the bottom, c is equal to 1 but a is 3. Again it's different from the first part. A is 1 here. So what we can do, multiply the first fraction by 3 and 3 to make it same, a. So 3 root 2 divided by 3. What is the b value now? B should be, negative is already there, negative 3 root 2, a is 3. I hope you understand what I did here. Let me repeat. So to make the a values same, I multiplied the first fraction, both numerator and denominator, by 3 and 3. So 3 root 2 will be minus b. If you want b alone, the negative goes here. That is why negative 3 root 2. Negative 3 root 2 by 3. So b value is negative 3 root 2. A value is 3. Now let's write all the values. A is 3. B is negative 3 root 2. C is equal to 1. Now let's substitute in the quadratic equation standard form. 3x squared, in place of b, negative 3 root 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. But I want only the quadratic polynomial. Consider the left side alone. 3x squared minus 3 root 2x plus 1 is the answer. So I hope you understand second question as well. Now let's do method 2 for the same question. What is method 2? X squared minus sum of the roots x plus product of the roots is equal to 0. This is the formula. Now sum of the roots already given, root 2, substitute root 2x and the product 1 by 3. So again we need to get rid of the denominator. For that reason we can take the LCM. LCM is 3. So multiply each term by 3. In other words, so 3x squared, 3 root 2x plus 3 by 3 will become 1 and 3 is in the bottom. If you want to write it, you can cancel out the 3 in the next step by cross multiplying with 0. So 3x squared minus 3 root 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 times 3 is 0. The required quadratic polynomial is 3x squared minus 3 root 2x plus 1. This is the answer. So we got the same answer in both the methods. I'll show you. See, I hope you are following both the methods, students. Let's do the final question of today, part 3, 0 and root 5. Let's do both the methods for this question too, so that you will get hang of it. Alpha plus beta, the sum of the roots is equal to negative b by a, that is given as 0 in the question. So we will keep it same. We will see what is the product and come back to this. Alpha beta is c by a, that is given as root 5 in the question. Root 5 can also be written as root 5 divided by 1. Now c is equal to root 5, a is equal to 1. So now I can come back to the first fraction, write a accordingly. So a should be 1. 0 divided by 1 same as 0. Right? Now equate for b. b is equal to 0, a is equal to 1. Same a we got in both the cases. So let me write all the three values together and substitute in the standard equation of quadratic. C is equal to 0. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. 1x squared is simply x squared plus b value is 0x, c value is root 5. That's equal to 0. Now x squared plus 0x, nothing but 0. No need to even write it. So this is the final quadratic equation, and the quadratic polynomial, the answer, the final answer for this question is x squared plus root 5. Now I will show you method 2 also for the final question 3. So what is the formula? X squared minus sum of the roots x plus product of the roots is equal to 0. Sum of the roots 0, substitute alpha plus beta as 0, 0x plus alpha beta is the product root 5 is equal to 0. Now as I already mentioned, 0x simply 0 root 5, which is equal to 0. Now as it is the quadratic polynomial, consider only the left side. This is the final answer which we got it in method 1 as well. Okay students, I hope you understand all the 3 questions we solved today, both the methods. Next time we will do 4, 5 and 6 of question number 2. Thanks for watching. Enjoy learning maths. See you next time. Take care.